My phone is currently like balancing on about 8 books, a laundry basket and a chair, and I've actually got the fear, like I'm so scared it's all gonna go whoop. But let's just not worry. Not that anyone thought I was lying, but literally my phone has been balancing on all this, which is just amazing. So hello, today I decided I wanted to do like a baking video because I love a good bake. I feel like everyone enjoys baking at some point. There's only one thing I can bake, and that's brownies, but the brownies are incredible if I do so myself. So I've been dairy free for a while now, due to like intolerances. So I used to make this all the time. Well, I'm gonna make them today, but I'm gonna make them vegan because I'm now vegan, which I've not been for very long. So I've not actually made them vegan yet. However, I'm just gonna follow the same recipe, but instead I'm gonna like change eggs for egg replacement. So we'll just see how that goes. Yeah. So they're the easiest things, honestly. They're so easy to make. If I can make them, anyone can make them. I am not, as I say, I'm not like a proper baker. Like I don't bake that often. I really felt like doing it today, and I was like, you know what, like this recipe needs to be shared more. It is actually online. I can't exactly remember the website, but I will link it below if you want to look at that as well, because I'm kind of going to go through this quite quickly anyways. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what ingredients I have and things like that, and then I'm just going to go on with it. Okay, so here's all the ingredients. The Oreos, I just realised I only need 1 packet of Oreos and not 2. It's only 150 grams of Oreos you need. So I'm thinking I'm just going to use the other packet to like decorate them before I put them in the oven. Then with the dark chocolate, you need 200 grams for like inside the brownies. However, if you want to add dark chocolate chunks, that's 150 grams. So I just bought an extra dark chocolate like packet anyways, and they're really cheap. I think Morrison's selling for about 30p, so it's like so cheap. Then this is an egg replacement. I've never used egg replacement in my life before, so I'm gonna give that a good go. It was £2.30 from Amazon, which I thought was quite expensive, but apparently it does like, I think it was with 30 eggs, like the equivalent of 30 eggs, so that was quite good. Then for the dairy-free spread, you need 200 grams of that, so not too much, actually 500 grams, so like kind of about half of that. Wow, my math is terrible. Half is 250, Tasha. Then you need 265 grams of caster sugar, 35 grams just of the cocoa powder. Any more, it would probably be too rich. And then you need 100 grams of plain flour. I genuinely nearly forgot that you need to preheat your oven at 180. That was a close one. And you also need to line your tin. I'm really bad at forgetting to line my tin, so I'm gonna go do that now. Okay, so I've now like put everything, like I've measured everything out. I'm just gonna kind of put it together. So first thing I need to do is add these 2 bars of chocolate into here, and then put this in the microwave for like 90 seconds, but 30 seconds like stir, 30 seconds stir. You can also do it like on the hob, like you can boil water and then put it on top, but that's just too much effort for me, and I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. Also, like look how much mess I've made, like it's so bad, but I'll clean it, I promise. Literally, the one thing I just really hate doing is breaking this up, because it just takes so long. And I'm also really not strong, like ridiculously weak, and it's just embarrassing. Quick question, does anyone else get really nervous when their microwave starts going because like mine is doing that right now, and I am so scared. Like I know it's not gonna go on fire, but the sound just freaks me out so much. Okay, that was it, that was the question. I know I said I wasn't gonna bother showing you this, but I feel like I should and just be like, you know, makeup gurus say trust the process. That's how I feel about this. Like, how ugly does it look? Disgusting, but by the end it's amazing. So you know, yours will look like this too. Okay, so the next thing you're supposed to do is whisk the eggs and the sugar together in a bowl. So like I've just made up that egg replacement, and like please, if anyone else here is vegan, can you please tell me, does this look right? Because it looks disgusting. It smells even worse, but I mean we're gonna give it a go anyway. And I don't know if it'll do the same thing, if it'll still whip up with that type of egg, because this is not real egg. Like the whole point of the egg and the sugar is to whip it all up like a mousse-like form. So we'll see what happens. I've got like a little electric whisk because there is no way I'm doing it by hand. I've done it by hand before and it took me so long, and we're just not having that today. Also, another tip, don't put it on full blast because I've done that before as well, and it really doesn't end the way you expect it to end. It just goes everywhere. So I've put that in. I'm gonna put in this disgusting egg mix. Like this is supposed to be 3 eggs. I'm not being funny, but it looks like nothing. Right. weird. That's like the first setting. What the hell? No, no, no. Okay, no. Maybe just use a hand whisk actually, because the sugar is all over my cooker top. And this is just really not working out for me. So let's give a hand whisk a go. I'm sorry, but how cute is this? Woohoo! Okay. Oh my god, this really is not working out for me. Okay, no, okay, no, no. We're not giving up. We're gonna use the other whisk. I can trust you. I added a little bit more water to the egg mixture, so now it's like quite runny, and I think I'm gonna just try and like whisk it now and see if that works. It, like, what I thought has happened though, it's not went like all mousse like what you would with like proper eggs. However, I presume that's fine, but then we'll find out when it's cooked. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, it's got the little trail like you're supposed to get, so we're just gonna go with that. Okay, so once that's done, I've just like put both plain flour and cocoa powder in here. It just goes into the bowl and then you like fold it in. So like so. I don't know how it's gonna fold either, like I'm so used to doing things with eggs. To be honest, it's just kind of working the same. Okay, so now that there's like time to chat, have you guys or have you guys not watched Paris? Is it Paris with Emily it's called? Oh my god, Tasha, it's literally Emily in Paris. It's not that hard. It's 3 words and you messed up. On Netflix, oh my god, if you haven't watched it, watch it. Like, it's absolutely hilarious. And you know what I've noticed is like Netflix influences me all the time to like try new things, because to go new places, because when I watched Selling Sunset, I was like, I need to move to LA. That's gonna happen in my lifetime. I mean, I still want to move there, yeah, but then now that like this Emily with Paris thing is on, I want to move to Paris. Like, honestly, I need help. But our outfits, by the way, her outfits are amazing. I'm gonna add some more water to the. Oh wait, no, because I've still got the. Okay, so if you make this at home. Well, if you make it at home, you put the chocolate in the butter in first, not the flour. I got it the wrong way around, which is fine because like it'll still work fine. But just please do that. This is so chaotic. Everything's going wrong. I was gonna say like the mixture was looking really like dry, and I was like, why is it so dry? I'd be lying if I said I'm probably not gonna lick that bowl later. If you wanted something quite like a little bit less thickly, you could add less of the dark chocolate, like either melted or in chunks. Like, you don't really have to do that. It depends what you like, how like rich you like things. My friends have all said that they've been good. God, I act like my friends are some sort of like critics when really they just eat a brownie now and again like me. But let's just not. It actually looks really good, by the way. Like, I'm not even just saying that. Ah, she's a chef. I think I might have too big of a tray though. Like, this is my tray right here behind me. So we'll see. Like that's the batter. It is quite thick compared to usual, however, I think it'll be fine. Like all that stress with the sugar and stuff before was worth it because it does look good, and like it is quite thick, but I think it'll be alright. And it smells like a brownie mixture, so that's always a positive, you know? I've just crushed up a whole packet of Oreos to go into the mix. I originally started like chopping them into quarters and then I've chopped them smaller from there. Don't chop them too small though, because I've done that before and you can't taste it through the brownie whatsoever. So yeah, I'm just gonna add them into the mix along with some dark chocolate chunks. I don't know how I'm gonna do those, but I don't think I'm gonna video that. And then yeah. So the tray was definitely way too big. I realised I probably should use a smaller one, but that's like the mix like on the tray. I'm just going to put some Oreos on top and then put it into the oven for 25 minutes. Please disregard every single thing I just said. Do not make these brownies. Why are they bubbling? They're not supposed to bubble. They've been in for double the time they're supposed to be in for and they're still soggy in the middle. So just don't do it, okay? I am so sorry. They look so good. Just a shame that they're not going to taste good, or that they're not set, or you know, anything in between. Literally just had to open our back door because it was so smoky in here. So I thought, right, I'll put them back in for a bit longer and try and see if they like actually cook, but they clearly haven't. Like I don't think they're just going to work out for me. So 100% overcooked it. What I'd done was I took it out after 25 minutes and it did not look ready. Then I left it for another 10 minutes in the oven, and I should have just taken out 25 minutes. It would be absolutely perfect, but I have eaten it. It does still taste good. So as you can see, it's actually a bit later on in the day and I just kind of forgot to film an outro. You can tell how late it is in the day because my makeup started to just completely fall off, but we'll just ignore that. So the brownies I think were like semi-successful. To be honest, there's a lot of like, I wish I never overcooked it. If I hadn't overcooked it, they would have been perfect, but I did because I don't listen to my own recipe. Like, how ridiculous is that? Anyways, I'm going to finish it here. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you next Thursday.